Parents of 13 siblings held captive were in court today. Details emerging about how horrible the conditions were inside that house. ABC News' Marcy Gonzalez reports.
Horrific new details of how prosecutors say these parents held their 13 children captive, starving and severely abusing all but the youngest for years.
This is depraved conduct.
David and Louise Turpin in court facing charges including 12 counts of torture and false imprisonment for alleged brutality officials say began sometime before 2010 when they lived in Fort Worth, Texas.
The parents at one point living apart from most of the children and dropping off food from time to time.
The house left in absolute filth, according to the new homeowner, when the family moved to California.
The abuse and severe neglect intensified over time.
Prosecutors say the children were only allowed to shower once a year, were beaten, strangled, locked in rooms, and chained to their own beds, sometimes for months at a time, as punishment.
One of the reasons for the punishments were if the children were found to wash their hands above the wrist area, they were accused of playing in the water, and they would be chained up.
And investigators say the Turpins would buy food for themselves, let the children who are ages 2 to 29 look at it, but rarely give them any. The alleged prolonged starvation leaving all but the 2-year-old emaciated and underdeveloped. The Turpins finally arrested here at their home in Perris, California Sunday after their 17-year-old daughter escaped through a window and called 911, something prosecutors say she and her siblings planned for 2 years.
David Turpin is also charged with committing a lewd act on one of the children. He and Louise have both pleaded not guilty to all charges and could face life in prison if convicted. Marcy Gonzalez, ABC News, Los Angeles.